Welcome into another episode of Rock Boys Football. I'm coming to you all solo here. Just reacting quickly to this TJ Capers news, which for Louisville fans, I'm sure this is a super exciting development for the program. And just wanted to quickly react to that for everyone. And again, though, thank you for all the support. Obviously, me and my brother have a blast doing this. And all the support you guys have shown and how much we've been able to grow has just been super exciting for both of us, and obviously very much appreciate anyone who has enjoyed, interacted, or in any other way supported the channel. So just wanted to give you a quick thank you before we get started. And now jumping into this TJ Capers news, I think this is a massive development for Louisville football, obviously bringing in a nice start to the 2024 class. And again, I think what the issue was with Scott Satterfield was, although he wasn't winning at a particularly high level, and I don't think was endearing himself particularly well to the Louisville football fans and community, he did build some recruiting momentum towards the end of his tenure. And I think naturally when he left, I think the main concern was, well, can we, Louisville as a program, maintain that kind of heat, if you will, on the recruiting trail? And I think so far Brom's done an okay job keeping on to that 2023 class. And now he's got TJ Capers committed to Louisville early in the 2024. So that to me should build some big momentum. And when you kind of have your headline guy early in the process, which TJ Capers certainly will be for Louisville, obviously one of the best recruits in the country, I think that certainly is helpful as Jeff Brom enters into the new era, and especially showing that Jeff Brom can go win these recruiting battles against the schools like Miami, who obviously was able to take TJ Capers from that city. And Miami has been super hot on the recruiting trail. So Jeff Brom, if he's going to want to take this Louisville program to a new level, again, he's going to need to be able to do this and win these type of battles and bring this type of talent to the program. And I think naturally, if you're a Louisville fan, that's the one thing you maybe were slightly concerned with Brom coming in from Purdue, because at Purdue, Brom wasn't able to recruit at the level that I think Louisville should. And Purdue's just not historically a school that attracts top-tier talent, and I don't think they have the same backing that Louisville probably has. So what Brom was able to do exceptionally well at Purdue was he was able to develop talent at an extraordinarily high level. And he took that Purdue team that had a lot of struggles before he got there, and he really brought them to a fore and made them a very not like a very good program in the Big Ten, where they typically just aren't as a program. And he was doing that pretty much through developing players. So at Louisville, I suspect he should be able to have more recruiting success. And if he can continue to develop the talent and have more horsepower, I think this Louisville team could be really tough. And right now you're in an ACC where I think you're seeing some shakeup, where Clemson for a while was the school and they were dominating the conference. But this is a new era. This is, again, like, you got a coach in Dabo who is very reluctant to do things like use the transfer portal. And that, to me, I think we'll see if that works. So far, Dabo and Clemson have obviously taken a bit of a step back. They're still probably the class of the conference, but they don't have the stranglehold on it, or it doesn't feel like they do in the way they had for the past maybe decade or so before the last couple of years, where, again, they just haven't looked the same. So I think there's room for this ACC, for these new programs to kind of become power top tier teams that are competing to make playoffs and win big bowl games. And that's, I'm sure, where Louisville fans want to go. And I think with Jeff Brom coming back to Louisville, he seemed like the guy. It felt like he should have been there for a while now. And I think most Louisville fans are really excited he's back. I think he'll help the donors and the alumni and in Louisville fan community in general get behind the program a little more, just because what we saw with Satterfield is he just never quite endeared himself to the program. It seemed like the fans on Twitter and elsewhere, you just never heard him get the support that that maybe a Jeff Brom will be, because at the end of the day, Jeff Brom, people at Louisville remember him for what he did on the field for that program, and that's huge. It was huge when Jim Harbaugh went back to Michigan, and I think it seems like it's huge for Miami that Cristobal is going back to Miami. So when you get this type of energy, and that certainly now matters more than ever with the NIL and how these schools and the alumni need to be able to support their athletes. So again, just for Jeff Brom to start like this hot in his first full recruiting cycle, I think is huge. And again, with his ability to develop and the ability for Louisville to attract talent, I think this could be a really good match, and you could see a really good Louisville program that kind of ascends into the big leagues of the ACC, where they're consistently competing for titles and then subsequently playoffs. So that'll probably wrap it up for now. Just wanted to give some quick thoughts on what's going on at Louisville and the exciting development that is bringing in a player of the caliber of a TJ Capers and what he's kind of shown he can do, at least at the high school level, and where he projects. So again, thank you all for the support. Finishing up a quick one here, but look forward to the next news that hits, and we will certainly be out with more content again. Thank you.